Right after the trial,
He ain't lying.
Thug came home acting like he was a big, bad, tough trying to shame Gunner. And the law enforcement of Atlanta didn't like that. No. The district attorney's office didn't like that.
Like that.
So some kind of way I got some information about Thug and Gunner. That Thug wanted everybody to think he was praying for Brian Steele. Well, he wasn't. He was broke. Remember, his sister said they froze the boy money. Remember when they came in and put the RICO charge on him, they froze his bank accounts where he couldn't get no money. Who you think was paying for that lawyer, Brian Steele? Gunner. That's why Gunner got out and hit the road. It was working. Thug didn't want nobody to know that. Well, the police wanted me to tell the people that. So I came out and I did an interview and I did everything the police told me to say to them. I told the truth about the case and everything. Thug was mad in the mouth.
You tell y'all, boy, what he do?
So that's the first time I heard he was mad about something I done said. In my mind, I'm waiting to wake up and see God or the doctor after I heard step on.
Scared for your life.
I just know they feel the boom, boom, boom. They all tough. It's about 4, 5 days, really kind of hovered over me, circled around. When this walk to my face and say, we step on shit. Yeah, we step on shit. I'm just waiting to boom, boom. They let me ease in my pocket. I take a couple steps back, they let me ease in my pocket, do it. I watch the eyes go to my hands, cause they hand and eye coordination movement go with the streets. Do it, step on it. You niggas ain't gonna step on nothing here. So now I see they bluffing. Oh, they bluffing? Let me bully these. Oh, they bluffing now. So you know I'm finna turn up the heat, but I get away from them. Say these now they going to go tell other niggas. Now they sicking the on me now. So now they done come back on me, but they done rush me. 2 done ran toward me, security done got me. Now they rushing me. Now I get to pull the mace out. Now I'm shaking it. Come on, yeah, you hold that. So when I pull it out, what you reaching in your pocket for? That's when the little clutch for the gun. You'll lose your life in her, nigga. You gonna lose your life. Nigga, you ain't gonna shoot in her, nigga. I bet you not. Can't handle this mace, nigga. Now shit. I got the attention they need. Security.
Hell.
But security, they could barely handle them. Hell. So they sure couldn't handle them. So them niggas could have got through. But they realized we're at a private airport. They don't want to go to jail. Cause I'm hollering police now, nigga.
They want to go.
Y'all got a gun too? See, now they want to clean up when I holler. I got mace, they got a gun. You hear me say that in the video?
Yeah.
Said got gun. I'm telling on them. They got guns, y'all.
Document everything.
The security trying to tell me, man, come on, Charleston, you gonna call this scene on Drewski? Me cause it. Approach me from behind. How I'm wrong.
So let me shift right quick, Charleston, because I want to touch on the past to get to present day.
Yeah, shout out to Patrick Weatherall. Yeah, shout out to my nigga.
How Murder Changed Me documentary. For those who haven't been tuned in or don't even know where that concept came from, right? Take us back there.
Say that concept.
The documentary, How Murder Changed Me.
Oh, man, you've been doing your homework, nigga. Shit.
That boy did his homework.
Man, you got a nigga going. Yeah. I gotta sit up talking to you.
It's Narwhal right here, boy. He finding the hidden files.
So that's the conviction of the youth advocate, Charleston White. That's his last. That was, I wouldn't say my last, but that was me transitioning out of being a youth advocate, community activist into the entertainment world. I'm new with the viral sensation, internet notoriety. I was still partnering at the time with one of the top attorneys in North Texas that does capital murder and death penalty cases. Attorney by the name of Mitch Nolte, out of Frisco, Texas. So I was still partnering with attorney Mitch Nolte and Shannon Ross, who was she was a criminal defense mitigation specialist. So I was partnering with those two. I was working on one murder case at the time and like two young brothers with some robberies. I became familiar with Tuka. had became familiar with Tuka. I seen a documentary on him. And I did a few interviews talking about how I felt, you know, about the kid and how the smoking on Tuka and the rappers this and how the mother, you know, just thinking more from the victim side. I told you I grew up in a boys' home, homie, so being part of the Capital Offenders Program, an extension of it, meeting my victims' family, you know, meeting some of my friends' victims' families, working with mothers in the community who had buried their children. So I had a heart for the victims. And so I started seeing all the killers, the Lil Durks, the King Vons, all them get all the praises. They get all the accolades, they get all the rewards, they get all the admiration, they get all the respect. But you never hear nobody show no love to the victims. So that's the two-sided coin we don't flip over. So God put in my spirit to recreate a murder trial. So this is what God gave me, my vision. To recreate a murder trial, but
that boy only used God in the name to justify doing some evil shit. Other than that, when he talking about little Woody, you feel me, converting over to God and everything like that, he be putting it down. Talking about saying, no, F this, it ain't real, blah, blah, blah. He ain't lying. But nah, just justify him doing some evilness, God told him in a vision.
Put it in.
What he told you, Charleston?
Gave me my vision to recreate a murder trial. So this is what God to recreate a murder trial. So this is what God gave me, my vision. To recreate a murder trial, but put it in the form of a town hall talk show like setting. So I got with Rainwater at the time, Rainwater and Empire Records. Shout out to Ghazi. Could you reach out to Mo 3 Mom? So we got Mo 3 Mama. Tuka's mother had reached out to me by way of FBG Duck's mother. I had Lil Snoop's mom. I was speaking with Doe B's mother at the time. Lil Bibby's dad. One of the victims on YMW Melly's case, one of his aunts. Who else? It's two more I'm leaving off. Here to make a long story short. So I talked to all these victims that's in our culture who nobody's even speak of. So, and these people have reached out to me from watching interviews saying, thank you. Thank you for speaking for us. I recreated the murder trial, homie. So me and Rainwater both financially invested in covering all the expenses. So I got the victims. So I needed the killers. I needed to find me some killers to go with the victims. So I reached out to some of my childhood friends who had, served time for murders they committed. So I found four guys who committed murders. A guy by the name of Eric Brown, who had done like 25 years in Angola for murder he didn't commit it. A guy by the name of Prince Rashid, who done 20 years for murder from age 15. Kenry Wilkinson, aka OG Sane, who had a double, 2 capital murders at 15. Who else? I had Wayne Grind. Wayne Grind was a guy that once helped Boosie when he first got out of prison with his documentary. So Wayne had a murder case and had to forgive a guy for killing his son while he was in prison. And then I reached out to Judge Alex Kim, who was a juvenile criminal district judge in Fort Worth, Texas. And then I reached out to Dallas County District Attorney's Office to lead the homicide division. So it's from the homicide division. So I had the homicide division from the prosecutor's office, a district judge who's I got the killers and the murderers, and then I had Sean Cotton as the mediator. I wanted to show black people, well, not really black people. I wanted to ask black people to show white people, what does murder look like to us in today's 21st century? So that's why it says murder changed me. That's what's the name of the event. So what does murder look like to us when we hollering free the killer? Right? You got one mother, baby buried. You got another mother and a friend hollering free the killer. So you got long live my and free the killer. How can we ever unite? How can we ever unite? So what does murder look like when we hollering free the killer? Free dirt. But when the white person do it, when a white police officer too rough with a woman, we want the death sentence for him. When George Floyd died, we want the death sentence for him. When they pepper spray a little girl at school, we want the death sentence for him. So we want everybody to be punished extremely when they do something to us. But soon as one of our people...
So gang, you gonna act like when they do fraud, embezzlement, Ponzi schemes and shit like that, they ain't getting 4 years, and then steal $200 from an old lady, his ain't getting 50 years like he was the mafioso boss. You act like the niggas who serving the kilos of the drugs ain't getting 2 years and getting off, and then who selling the two ounces ain't getting 99 years plus max sentence. You act like the who ain't, like, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? They do 10 times the crime and get less sentences, gang. And you trying to say the opposite and pushing that bit as agenda, narrative, and the truth? It's crazy. Cause I know the comments, they just gonna blindly like believe you. They go, yeah. But how come when the Estolion list, nobody's been convicted or picked up yet? Diddy parties, that still locked up. Y'all don't see the consistency? Like, what the consistency? Ain't no consistency? Remember he was talking about the 90% earlier? Oh, 90% of go this amount of times, and out of 5 years, some people expected to go right back into prison. You don't think that's quotas? You don't think that's they go? Like, hey, I don't know. Like, you just don't give the CIA and them boys no credit. They mad, but they happy at the same time. They mad, but they happy at the same time.
Do something wrong, we all hollering free my. None of us go say, man, my need to pay the price.
We saying justice, man.
So how can we ever unite as a community when every time we kill each other, and we do this often, because we don't kill white people, we don't kill Mexican people, we don't kill Asian people. Nobody else have to fear us because we don't do nothing to nobody but each other, right? So since we do this to each
what I was talking about with the CIA, you heard me, the people?
other, why don't we ever try to fix each other afterwards? Why is it free my yo somebody? Well, the other he killed on the street. So is it right for the police to kill our street? When the police catch George Floyd laying down on the ground for trying to pass the fake 20, he don't want to go to jail because he crying. So was it good for them to kill George Floyd? He was a street guy, criminal. Because that's the justification y'all make when there's two ops in the streets. Well, it ain't like they were killing, but that's somebody's baby. It's somebody's mama crying. So I'm quick to remind black people that for the slightest infraction, you'll make a mama cry forever, but you'll bust the white boy windows. You'll make a mama cry forever for the slightest disrespect, but that white boy police might in fact, when have you ever seen a nigga do something to a prison guard when they get out? They mistreat you more than anybody. Them prison guards knock you upside your head. Y'all ain't never done nothing back. But as soon as you get out of prison, you back tough with your own people. And you want to remind us how you were mistreated.
Now this, I agree with 100%. You feel me? I'm on that boy's side with it right here. Y'all be crashing about the wrong shit sometimes. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to crash. I ain't saying, oh, we need to stop crashing. I'm just saying we need to crash in the right direction.
A white man down there. And you get out and you ain't got no beef with the white man.
Who said that?
So this is why I have no beef with the white man. I ain't seen a white man kick a in a long time. And seriously, I mean this with my whole heart. I look forward to police shootings. I just pray that it's not my people, so I teach my people how to get by the police. But this is why I love police shootings.
You heard that? I hope y'all heard that, boy. Remember I told y'all he be trying to fill quotas? He said, except for one of his people. That's why he be hoping and pushing and choosing and filling them quotas and making y'all lead y'all down the same paths. He be trying to blame the rappers for going down. You feel me? Tell y'all the wrong information, like tell to get out of jail. Whole time tell to go to jail and be in PC with them people and get your ass the 999. But that one, you see, that's why I be saying y'all can't blindly listen, bro. This nigga telling y'all like in black and white, like he literally writing it down for you, painting you the picture, but just choose to, hear certain information they want to. See, the thing about me, I listen for inconsistencies. I analyze information. You know, I kind of soak this shit in, and if some shit don't match up with something else from Earth, something got to get debunked. Either this or that. What it is?
Students. It's the
He trying to fill police quotas. This man, he has a bad job, boy. Don't forget, he has a bad. He busted down. I mean, he spent money. He invested in this shit. He's invested in this shit because he got paid for this. Why would you invest in some shit? Normally, when you get a chain, your first chain, wouldn't it represent what you do? You feel me? What represents you? Or where the bag came from? Like a basketball player would get a basketball, a football player probably get a football, a rapper would probably get some rapper shit. A police gonna get a bust down chain, a bust down badge. You ain't lying.
one time we come together with real love.
Wow.
As black people. So I can't wait till the police shoot another and kill him unjustly. So I can feel that black love I've been longing for. Cause we really come together, my nigga. And we really love on each other when the police on us. And the police ain't killed the nigga in a minute. Can y'all hear them shoot a nigga? Please? We need to love on each other for the summer. Cause if not, we gonna wipe out half the city. We got too much hate for each other. We need a break. We used to have parties and rap concerts that'll bring us together. We are one. And we ain't got them kind of songs to make us do that. So all of our song now is each other. So we need a break. We ain't had a break since what, the pandemic? The last break we had from killing each other was the pandemic when they gave everybody lobster tail money. You remember that? Them hoes putting them big lobster tails in that butter. Them hoes were getting butter stain on their shirts. I ain't seen a hoe with a butter stain yet. Stop killing. Bought a bunch of guns with the money, but they wasn't killing each other. I think that 4th of July, that first pandemic 4th of July, didn't know die. Everybody was popping fireworks and guns. The cities was filled with smoke and everybody had fun. But we ain't partied like that since. If they kill another, like if they do another George Floyd, right? The NBA come together, the NFL come together. When last time we come together and done something? So I've been saying we need a shooting, cause we can't put nothing together to bring us together. Listen, that last $1 million man March Farrakhan put together wasn't no hit. They didn't get $1 million. We hadn't been able to do nothing like that in decades. We're doomed. So this is why I look for conservatism and Confederate organizations to join, so I can feel that love again. Because that love is real when you get with them. And they don't look at you for skin color. They love you for your ideology. What? You think like them? Man, I got white food. When I went to jail, I had white porn stars would put money on my books. When I was going to jail, they kept putting. I had white porn stars and white people would put on my books. You know why? They don't give a fuck that I'm a nigga. Like minds. I don't even have to have like hearts. Like minds. We think alike. That's all you need in this country. You won't have no problem. You let that white boy police know you respect law enforcement, you won't have no problem without that white boy. Don't care how you do it. But you gotta let him know you respect his law. See, we done forgot cause we don't want to be called. They gotta remind us who they know. Or else we'll be trying to take over the country like the Russians and the North Koreans and the Afghanistan. We got to be put in our place, because sometimes we get beside ourselves as black people and we think we got the same privileges as white people. White privilege, remember, you don't have a right to drive. You have a privilege to drive. That's why you got to have a driving license. It's a privilege and not a right. Fishing out his lakes, because he took this main God's lakes, them his lakes. So you got to have a fishing license to go use his lakes he took from God. You ain't went and built you no lake, nigga. So you have to be reminded your position. Because sometimes you think you can talk to that white man like he got to listen to you and you got the same rights he do. And we don't. The better you understand that, the better off you'll be in this country and you can get your real rights. But you think you got real rights and they have to keep voting on them to extend them.
That's deep. That's deep. So we're gonna take a shift for a second. What's going on with you and Young Thug and Woody, man?
I've been put Woody to sleep. Woody's last arrest, when they put the handcuffs on Woody, he looked at the police and I said, man, I know Charleston did. Yeah. I've been hoping they violate Woody because Woody done been arrested too many times with that drag street racing shit to be on probation. Woody's not a problem. Yeah, Woody's not a problem. Young Thug gonna be a problem. Yeah, Young Thug gonna be a problem. I don't know what he mad at. I don't know what Jeffrey mad about. Only thing I can assume Jeffrey mad at because the officer that brought him down, shout out to Ty, great law enforcement, spent a lot of years on the force, upstanding, stellar career. His whole life work is in YSL. Once he retired, man, you know, me and him, I like to call him a friend. So I'm friends with the officer that took down Thug. Call him Ty. We'll just call him Ty. Mr. Officer Ty. A lot of admiration for the brother. Strong and he a tough, but where he get me at, he's very intellectual. That's why he was able to put the case together so perfect. He didn't blow the case. We ain't gonna point no fingers. But let me just say this. That Ty and him had a slam dunk shut case. Now listen to me talk like I'm a law. That Ty. That's how he's my friend. Right? Thug know that I'm cool with these lawmen. Thug is still a gangster. He's still King Slime. Because in his eyes, he got away. He ain't in jail suffering like Shell Kell, getting stabbed on, having a fight and stand on that shit for real. He got other people standing on it. That's why he took the plea bargain. So, right after the trial,
He ain't lying.
Thug came home acting like he was a big, bad, tough trying to shame Gunner. And the law enforcement of Atlanta didn't like that. No. The district attorney's office didn't like that.
Like that.
So, some kind of way, I got some information about Thug and Gunner. That Thug wanted everybody to think he was praying for Brian Steele. Well, he wasn't. He was broke. Remember, his sister said they froze the boy money. Remember when they came in and put the RICO charge on him, they froze his bank accounts where he couldn't get no money. Who you think was paying for that lawyer, Brian Steele? Gunner. That's why Gunner got out and hit the road it was working. Thug didn't want nobody to know that. Well, the police wanted me to tell the people that. So I came out and I did an interview and I did everything the police told me to say to them. I told the truth about the case and everything. Thug was mad in the mouth.
You tell y'all, boy, what he do.
So that's the first time I heard he was mad about something I done said. So then, I get booked to be on the reunion of Drewski's Could Have Been Love. So they had the reunion this past weekend. So the producer them hit me up and say, man, you gonna be on the show? Yeah. So I get there about 7:30, and between 7:30 and 8. Around about 9:30, I hear Drewski say, Lil Baby and Thug is here. So I get up, go check the surveillance, you know, make sure I see. So I see a that could be familiar, you know, could be at the click with him. So I'm scanning the area looking for him. But because it was so much chaos and drama with the fighting and going crazy, that was so mentally and psychologically draining, I completely forgot these was here. They waited for me at least 2 hours. This is what's so concerning. I'm trying to figure out what they doing there. This is a show. And the people that here had been on the show, they hadn't been on the show. What they?
That boy meant business, boy. I mean, boy, it sound like Charleston trying to get that boy Juicy investigated. Juicy, why you had these people over here knowing damn well I'm finna be over here? What's going on?
He ain't lying. Doing here? We're at the Opelika Private Airport. So it done slipped my mind that these here. Cause just think, I got there at 7:38. Show ain't over till 12. They wait 2 hours. I'm sitting down. way off as the show is wrapping up, ending. Everybody saying their goodbyes, everybody taking the goodbye pictures, everybody getting in the Ubers. The producers just wrapping up, they taking the cameras off. So I'm sitting there with Dior, my artist I just signed. I'm by myself, way off. Don't nobody, really invisible. I'm sitting down. Everything is behind me. I can see you if you come out the door that way. So I see Selena, Drewski, them all over there. All of a sudden, when I stand up and turn around, guess who's there? I'm talking about they standing over my head. They standing over my head where they can to me, but I don't know they're there.
You smelled them?
I don't know they're there. I'm looking at my phone. I just stand up, and when I stand up, them right there. Me and Thug down there nose to nose. He tall and musty. Bitch ass say, we step on shit. In my mind, I'm waiting to wake up and see God or the doctor after I hear step on.
Scared for your life.
I just know they feel the boom, boom, boom. They all tough. It's about 4, 5 days, really kind of hovered over me, circled around. When this walk to my face and say, we step on shit. Yeah, we step on shit. I'm just waiting to boom, 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 boom. They let me ease in my pocket. I take a couple steps back, they let me ease in my pocket, do it. I watch their eyes go to my hands, cause they hand and eye coordination movement go with the streets. Do it, step on it. You niggas ain't gonna step on nothing here. So now I see they bluffing. Oh, they bluffing? Let me bully these. Oh, they bluffing now. So you know I'm finna turn up the heat, but I get away from them. Say these now they gonna go tell other niggas. Now they sickening on me now. So now they done come back on me, but they done rush me. 2 done ran toward me, security done got me. Now they rushing me. Now I get to pull the mace out. Now I'm shaking it. Come on, yeah, you hold that. So when I pull it out, what you reaching in your pocket for? That's when the little clutch for the gun. You gonna lose your life in her, nigga. You gonna lose your life. Nigga, you ain't gonna shoot in her, nigga. I bet you not. Can't handle this mace, nigga. Now shit. I got the attention they need. Security. Hell. But security, they could barely handle them. Hell. So they sure couldn't handle them. So them niggas could have got through. But they realized we're at a private airport. They don't want to go to jail. Cause I'm hollering police now, nigga.
They want to go.
Y'all got a gun too? See, now they want to clean up when I holler. I got mace, they got a gun. You hear me say that in the video?
Yeah.
Said got gun. I'm telling on them. They got guns, y'all.
Document everything.
The security trying to tell me, man, come on, Charleston, you gonna call this scene on Drewski? Me cause it. Approach me from behind. How I'm wrong. They had to walk 30 feet to get 30 yards to get over here. Not feet, 30 yards. You had to go out your way. I'm sitting way over there. You got to go out your way to be over here, man. And as long as y'all been here, oh, that mean y'all must got a real issue. Because y'all went out y'all way to do this. So let me turn up the smoke and make sure this is documented. Because in this corner, if we can't go back and get the cameras, y'all can say y'all didn't say that over there. But once this confusion is called and y'all have to be restrained, guess what? It's documented now. So based off their choice and decision, I created a situation to make it go viral. So guess what? It can be documented and make sure it get to the ears of the probation department.
Wow. So
I don't know if he was thinking. I know how to think on my feet very quickly and swiftly. That's what make me who I am and what I am. I'm a swift thinker. I start strategizing very quickly once I realize this is a real threat and a real danger and a real situation. Imagine sitting in the beach, at the beach. It's just you at the beach by yourself, you in the water, and all of a sudden, something just fall in your lap out the sky. A leprechaun with a bag full of money.
With a bag full of gold.
You gonna think that's a blessing, ain't you? Imagine if you was at work, working by yourself. Got them go to the bathroom.
Charleston, ain't you gonna report it to the officials as a good upstanding citizen with the hopes that they might give you a reward, which is gonna be less than $10? Come on, Charleston. The upstanding citizen as yourself should normally turn it in. Am I not right? Wouldn't it be a crime if you try to take that bread and keep it for yourself? That's what I would assume. I don't know, Charleston. You look inconsistent, gang. What you mean, treasure? Don't you mean you gotta turn that in?
You find a diamond ring on the floor. You would think God blessed you with that, wouldn't you?
I thought you would turn it in. Wouldn't you turn that in?
You would think that's a blessing. You was minding your business. You wasn't bothering nobody. You wasn't looking for no ring. You didn't even know a ring would be fine. You wasn't even thinking about nothing. You were just here on earth existing, and all of a sudden,
are you not a good citizen at all? You a thief. Oh, you a little stealer.
Boom! Young thug fall in your lap. I'm not supposed to throw him back up there. Say, hey, this ain't mine. This was meant for us. This was meant for me and him to cross paths. He was supposed to lead the gang because he could have sent the gang and not him. He wanted to be the one. I didn't pick him. I didn't say, hey, thug, come threaten me. He said, I'm fit to go to him. He was the one, because he's the king and the leader of the gang. He the one say, we step on and made it gangy. He could have said, I step on. He came with a threat. Now, it's not based on what he said, right? The law is not broken because, well, all he said, well, we step on. Well, that ain't how the law works. The law works based on how I perceived it. If I was afraid, then that's a crime. If you came intimidating, threatening, menacing, that's a crime because you came to create fear. Well, what do we mean by step on? Well, in our terminology and in our language, that means hurt and harm and destroy. That's all that means. Then you come back with reassurance and reinforcements. You'll lose your life.
That was foolish, thug. That was very foolish of you, young thug.
Wow.
Especially on 15 years probation? With a literal first class ticket to go back to jail, you doing this type of activity? He ain't lying. Are you begging to go back?
Touching a gun. Don't you know if you go inside of a store and you got a stick and you act like you robbed the store, they're going to treat you as if you had a gun because I believed you had a gun, even though it was a stick. You didn't show the stick to let me know. You made me think it was a gun. That's where aggravated assault comes into play. Not that, no. Your intent was to do what? By you walking up here, what was your intent? Intent is everything. Intentionally, knowingly, willingly to do what? Create fear, intimidate. And you did this on Federal Aviation Administration property. This wasn't at a club. This wasn't at a venue. So the laws that govern, that has the jurisdiction is at the airport. What you say at the airport is totally different than what you say outside before you go in. You can threaten a nigga all day long across the street at Burger King. But as soon as you get inside that airport, those threats are treated differently.
No, you can't threaten nobody.
That's what they forgot. They thought we was at the could have been reunion. They forgot we was at the airport. And security didn't search them, so they got in with a firearm.
Wow.
While we're already under heightened security with the Iran war, TSA shut down, the government shut down, so security was already lax, so my safety was already compromised.
Right.
Oh, he's suing the airport. So
I've already reached out to, I went to the Opelika Police Department yesterday because we was at the airport. That airport sits in the county, so I was given a number to talk to Miami County, so I talked to Miami County this morning, so I'll be going back to the airport after this interview to speak with the people there at the scene. So the investigator is going to meet me out there so the report can be taken at the airport.
None of his people ever thought to reach out.
You better not reach out to a victim of a crime, because now you're trying to either intimidate a witness, interfere with a 911 phone call, which is a felony, or bribe me. Either or, it's against the law. It's a felony.
You did all that already?
I just articulated it, didn't I? Yeah, I just articulated. It's just a matter of phone calls and then driving here and driving there. So yeah, I did that already. And I've already got the picture of every person that he was with. I've already spoken to Atlanta Police Department's gang unit. I've sent the pictures to them already to make sure none of the guys that he's walking with and hanging with are verified gang members. And I got the license plate of all 3 cars they was in.
Damn.
There was 2 cyber trucks and a Cadillac truck.
He ain't trying to be.
And they actually waited for me to leave because they were trying to follow me. So I called.
He won't be trying to go live with it. Might be trying to alert the cops that ain't from the slide and
some niggas out of Carroll City. I called some Carroll City who I just happen to know and called family since we was in their backyard. And them Carroll City came out and I didn't need the police escort. Once they saw what we're putting up, they got them, they skedaddled.
That's real.
Yeah, when they thought I was by myself, they sat and waited on me. Yeah, when they thought shout out the Queen too. When they thought I was by myself, them niggas thought, but boy, when they seen the nigga pulling up and them, and we don't come for trouble, nigga, we just come for peace. So I would leave it in peace, because that's how I came.
So let me ask you this. So you traveled the world, you done been everywhere.
No security.
Point. No security. What's the difference between these cats in Miami versus other places?
Miami don't like bullies and gangsters. Miami got a lane for everything.
And show offs. And show offs, Charleston, let them know. I
ain't in the gangster lane, so Miami respect that. Yeah, Miami go put you where you belong, in your lane. Don't nothing impress Miamians.
He ain't lying.
They the first to get everything. So, they different. Miami ain't the majority. They sit in the center of the city with every nationality around the world that circles around them. So they can't be the kind of that we see them in Atlanta. They can't be. This international game. This ain't no country boy game here. This ain't no trap boy. This international. This big game here, nigga. But now I love Miami because the culture don't like bullies. When throughout America, our culture embraced the bully. We let some other cities come into our cities, nigga, and bring their game and bully us.
See, that's why I be with Charleston, boy. You get the pass.
Ain't go do that in Miami. Miamians love Miami.
You spoke right.
And you ain't gonna stay in the city.
United States.
No matter who you are, me, Thug.
Y'all heard that? Miamians, right? United States of Miami. You heard me?
The New York Miamians go fight for their cities.
Yeah.
Other ain't too many other cities doing that. They let other niggas from other cities come in and put a stain on their city. Miami ain't gonna do that. So I'm saying I'm safe here. Miami ain't finna let no nigga come from another city and try to bully me. Nigga, I'm out here spending money, showing love. Nah, been all love. So he can't disrupt this. Nah, he can't disrupt this. That's why I put my flag down here, nigga. I've always had respect for them, because ain't no Crippin' blood here. Ain't no GDB here. It's a you can get money, come here and get in your lane. Find your lane though. Yeah. Find your lane when you come here though, nigga. Yeah. So so that's why I respect it and love it, nigga.
So it was an event at what is it, Taboo Club?
Yeah.
And that's your user. That's where you frequent at.
That's my second home. My little feelings were hurt because they wouldn't let me in. But they know them young I was with. I had some real steppers. I didn't have to call.
Hey, W Clip, y'all.
Oh, nobody, homie.
W Clip.
Of course I called my Carroll City family, man, say, man, come make sure I can get out of here, homie. But I ain't no to put other people's families and lives in jeopardy for what I got going on. So I'm a conflict resolutionist. I'm gonna try to think a conflict resolution. And I'm gonna play my way. So I'm gonna tell my gangsters, stay out this lane. Yeah, but you can ride in that lane and let me stay in this lane and make sure I get home. Yeah, but no, I'll stay out my lane. I got this. So yeah, but they not trying to hear that. They just want to let you know, homie, C-Dub safe here, homie. So Lil Baby will go be a taboo. Everybody know I'm a Lil Baby fan. So it ain't got nothing to do with Thug. Everybody know and I'm a taboo. I like to show out when them rap in town, and that's my spot. So I had about 15 young, them young Miami steppers that just came out to be play the fence post. Yeah, they put a fence post up around and I would go in there and throw plenty of money and shine with my young. Them young showed up with them shiesty masks on. Had everybody uncomfortable, so they wouldn't let us in. They said we were coming to intimidate them. And we was, but we wasn't. We was. But yeah, no, we was, but we wasn't. Yeah.
So we're back on this Thug thing, right? So all this time he spent, from your perspective, and he get out, you feel that he's back on the same that landed him there?
He gotta be. He approaching me. He ain't approach Rollo. It's some he can approach.
He ain't approach who?
But nigga, my thing is, if you're a big dog, walk over there by yourself. Ain't number 5'8", 130 pounds. What all you walking up for? So you,
I'll be saying, but be talking crazy to them. They want to put their paw. I'm talking about they bare hands on. You heard me? All that extra yapping, especially on the internet, bro. That mean you want to go ahead and solve that with them paws. Because if you talking anything, pew play, you better, you going to jail. You going in. You're done.
Got to be on the same. In to tell me a police, step on. You snitching. You know I'm finna go to the police. Yeah. Listen, homie.
That's what I call cop and plea. You heard me? I call that shit cop and plea. You was too scared to do what you really had to do because you see them in person, so you try to act like you actually did something, so you think he wouldn't go ahead and speak about it next time he was on the interview because you invoked some fake fear. And the whole time what you did was cop plea. Showed your hand and got put in jail by a name Charleston White. He ain't lying. Like, come on, bro. He told you bro. This man is an advocator for the snitching.
Do you know how I probably would come on myself if I feel every phone call? This would be like having a wet dream if they called me and say, you know they just violated Thug probation because of you. I would celebrate every day. I write him I would torture him if they do this to him. Because in my mind, I believe I got him. He done had a few reach out to me.
I don't think that came out. How you think it really was supposed to come out, bro? I don't think what you were trying to say and what the fuck just came out your mouth was aligned, my boy. You heard me? I think you might want to reconsider and reword that next time. I ain't even finna run it back. If y'all heard and caught what y'all caught, damn. I'm sorry. I ain't think he was gonna take it there.
Try to check the temperature, but I'm giving everybody information. Except the police department I'm sending the pictures to. But from the sounds of it, it sounds like Atlanta, Fulton County prosecutors all might be waiting on this. From just what I'm hearing, we got him. And I'm saying we because I'm part of the law enforcement community.
You don't usually let a lot of people get your attention. What's so significant with this Thug situation?
This is a big fish. It's like catching Moby Dick. This is like catching Moby Dick. Who in this? All the rappers I done battled with. King Von dead, so he don't count. Who bigger than this to take on and defeat? And I made him put a dress on. Hey, listen, they got Pee Wee to shoot up Lil Wayne thing. Out of all the on me, they were supposed to do something, wasn't they? Everybody keeps saying somebody go get me. They supposed to been the that had done it. They tried to get DJ Academics. They sent Lil Baby assistant to swing on Academics. They strip Offset naked, turn him into a male stripper. Out of all, they supposed to at least drag me by the shirt straight. They both do something, put their thing on my head, something, thumb me upside. They both do something.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't wishing this on him. I'm just saying if you have enough of the confidence to bring that shit to the internet and speak about it, you should be scared to put your hands on him, gang. And you should be talking no pew play.
Not the whisper we step on. shit and then let me get the loud voice on him and don't nothing happen. And he clutched the pistol too. I done made Soldier Boy. I done hit in the head with pig pokers. I'm the undefeated. I'm really looking
that boy 99-3, bro.
Untouchable. Nipsey done been killed. Everybody that done wrong to the hip hop done been handled except me. The nigga catch me at the barbershop, I come out and bust on him and catch 2 ag assaults. Who more gangster than me? And I ain't even gangster. I'm a scary that know how to play gangster. Cause everybody playing, even them.
And know his rights.
I ain't seen now, homie, when that judge say ride, grab his like Mad Dog did on Good Time. You remember Mad Dog shot JJ? When that motherfucker judge, let Mad Dog like him in the judge. Oh, you talking about this young? Put glasses on and try to look like Malcolm X. Get their hair done for jury trial. That's how I know they playing, my nigga. That's why I'm so bold and so cocky. Because I am convinced won't bother me. I really believe I'm untouchable. Didn't you see me on stage, nigga? I hit a nigga with a flower pot. They didn't jump on stage to get me. I made a nigga come get me. And didn't run. Stayed right there as they coming.
That boy threw everything at their
Everybody else moving back. You don't see me running back now.
That boy 50 props.
And if you go watch that video when I got tackled, I was up within 2 to 3 seconds. Landed on my feet. So in my mind, I'm either untouchable, invisible, or unbreakable. Cause ain't nothing hurt this little bitty boy but this disrespectful mouth. And every big bad wolf I done met turned into a sheep. Because he go call the police. You didn't think Rich Homie Quan Dad and them go call the police when y'all shot up the barbershop? When y'all killed Nut, you didn't think the police were coming when Nut's death? So, but with me, all of a sudden, oh, he go call the police. I'm a bad then, nigga.
Cop and plea, but you the same. You talking about you go call the police, but the same who bring that shit to the internet and document that shit for the police. You lying to me? Stop faking. That's why I be saying, stop faking. Y'all be faking too hard, and it's embarrassing. Like, thug, I thought, like, you plead out already. You supposed to get out, start pushing peace. You feel me? Link up with Gunna, tell him sorry, and thank you for paying for your court and all that shit. And just move on from wannabe gangsterism and try to start pushing, make it out of them. You feel me? It's something else. You feel me? Something positive for the community. Because you definitely a civilian. You 100% an actor. You like a couple y'all already got exposed for being from other countries and being planted in the industry. Like, hey, y'all ain't fooling nobody. It's time to rebrand. It's time to rebrand, man. It's 2026. These cameras is too good.
But ain't now touched me yet, nigga.
Rebrand, man.
And I done walked this earth from the East Coast to the West Coast, and it's a threat on my life every day. Every day, it's a threat on my life. And I take it, think it's a game. Yeah, I fall asleep in the barbershop where they hit me. And then catch me in a strip club sleep. I bring hoes to my house that can give my address to Thug Homeboy. I got a bitch text me, I fuck right now. Say, oh, I was talking to Thug Homeboy Pee Wee. I know, but yeah, I don't give a damn. I got 4 layers of security, and I'm a fool. I don't think you as bad as y'all professing to be. Cause y'all always in the group. I think I'm bad. That's why I walk by myself and get mad if somebody act like I need security. I really think I'm bad. Not tough, bad. Anything you imagine a bad to be, this little bitty nigga. Cause I ain't scared of nobody, nigga. Cause I ain't bothered nobody. But boy, I know how to fight back. And ain't hurt me yet. I was in the boys' home ruling with a little bitty body and a big mouth. And them same still with me today when I ruled as a little boy, nigga. So now, I see on a group of niggas. When I see a group of niggas, I tell everybody, my fur woman, I hate a bunch of niggas together. But boy, I don't hate nothing more than a bunch of niggas acting tough like them whole ass that was in front of me.
So when you go back,
because you know, I was supposed to got an ass whooping. If the rules of the streets is the streets, I'm supposed to be sitting up there with a black eye
a slinky on his arm, a temporary wheelchair, a cast on his leg, and a whole bunch of bruises. I'm talking about swollen face, all that. And I ain't wishing this on him at all. I'm just saying, listen to what he's saying. He ain't lying, bro. He ain't lying. It wouldn't have been brought to the internet in such a way of fashion. Yeah, hell yeah, they might have got caught in trouble for it, but we would have found out through the documentation, the process, and maybe the mugshots on the internet, not through them doing some shit at a Drewski event with a whole bunch of cameras around, with a whole bunch of people record. Like, gang, they faking. They need to stop playing in our face, bro. Like, these publicity stunts is getting out of hand, bro.
Knots on the head. I done been too disrespectful. So you think I'm finna let up now? I done disrespect Woody, dead baby. His funk and got in the car with the. Don't y'all forget that. I disrespected dead mama and his baby ruthlessly and called him to come pick me up and got in the car with that and he took me to his family. I didn't cow out. I got out the car talking to his brother, hollering about he mad. Nah, I'm really a fool. I just be playing smart. And I really think I'm bad. Yeah, nigga got to whoop me and humble me with one of them ass whooping Crawford gave Earl Spence. If you can't give me one of them kind of ass whooping, you can't humble me, nigga. Yeah, because I think you just got the ups on me and I'm going to get you. Nah, you got to humble me. And ain't nobody done it yet. So you know, them niggas cowards to me. And I got a show coming up in Atlanta. But guess what? Thug can't go back to Atlanta. See, I know they've been trying to violate me twice. Brian still ain't that good to stop the third one. I got the third one. And if they put me on stand, I'm way better than Woody articulating what happened. Because the description that I gave on the first live I did after that fits the exact description of the nigga who I said had the gun that was with him. I posted the picture of the nigga with the fat belly. Boy, they don't know I'm good. And I got cyber security, cyber police, FBI, and all type of law enforcement agencies helping, aiding, and abetting me because I'm on the right side of the law. So when I'm in this situation, I get a lot of help, Thug. Yeah, I get a lot of help. They were
y'all have to keep playing too.
Waiting for me at Open Locker. Didn't you call? Yes, ma'am, I did. Yeah, so and then a lot of Jewish people have called as well and said, do you need our help? Do we need to make any phone calls? Yes, we do. This is serious. Because off of your words, Thug, the judge in the court say you dangerous. You try to tell Rollo say you ain't dangerous. I ain't listening to Rollo on this one. I'm listening to the judge. They say you're dangerous. So just by him being on probation, once I put the restraining order on his ass, that violates it too. He stepped on there in Miami. I'm in Miami. He said, I'm going to lose my life. So,
but on a lot of platforms, when you go into attempting to speak on him or the situation, they reroute it. And after you have your chance to meet with your detective partner and review the case and things, you have a different viewpoint of Thug than the viewers. And
can't even ask Thug what he was thinking, bro, because we just know you couldn't be thinking in a situation that just played out like that. There was no thought that went into it. He ain't lying. Other than maybe you was finna go viral for it. And what do you think going viral for doing such an incident like that was gonna do for you in your career and your probation, your 15-year probation? Let me remind you, it's not like your shit's almost over. You had a couple months left. You down there on the game. The rest of your natural life, you were probably supposed to be on probation. Then your ass over here messing with Charleston White, making threats in front of cameras with witnesses. What Charleston said, that man throwing rocks at the jailhouse. Boy, he drove through the front door. Like, put me back in the same cell. He ain't lying.
And myself, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's something there where it's like you're a little more invested.
Yeah. What's he the homie, he the ugly black ass that grew up poor with the dope fiend mama, the dope fiend daddy. Didn't get to go to the dentist till now. So the boy mouth was rotten, rotten and funky. You know them side missing tooth with them cracked chip with the brown because it's coming from it's rotten. And with the funk on it, you know, coming from not flossing your teeth with the late night meat eating in his mouth. So yeah. So finally, so he's a hateful-hearted project. He the sour-hearted, hateful project that robs, set people up to sleep. That's where the slime title come from. He was always been a slimy. I ain't never respect no slime people. And I ain't like a bully. He a bully. He ain't pulled down trigger. Woody was a kid who mama had died, been dropped on his head on psychotropic drugs at an early age in life. He used that boy. And then put the police on him by putting him in a song. Like Boosie did Marlo Mike. These people don't know who your shooter is till you say that. The FBI got right on Woody after that. But I don't like thug. Bleep that word. Boy done took and gave to a boy's back, pelvic bone. Man, that boy there slow shit out a little baby. Man, slow him. So it don't hurt him that bad. But nah, man, that boy pushing that off and that boy, nobody know that. Don't nobody like no gangster punk playing tough. When this supposed to be in them high heels, he came out in fur and stayed in them like RuPaul. That's our generation RuPaul. And he trying to play Pablo Escobar. It's another tranny. Tough. That boy slow pushing that and wham. Mate, don't edit this out. Drop this, because I'm telling the truth. I bet they won't sue me. I ain't saying allegedly. That boy, where they were riding that car together, that boy was a missionary. Man, I'm just saying, where they boy, they tight though.
The whole thing, if he would approach you differently, like, can I holler at you? Would it got a different result?
No, I would have made him treat him like a real hoe. It went way more viral. He said he did right. He gonna go to jail with me. So he could have came no other kind of way. I'll go do him even worse. He was in a no weird situation. He with me. Do like Boosie do. Nigga, the best thing to do is leave me alone. You can't beat me. That's the only way to beat me, nigga, is to ignore me. Once you entertain me, you done up. With some status? No, worse than what? Man, I'm finna talk about this to October. Don't get tired of me talking about this. And he better not go to jail. I'm gonna write him a letter every week and post it online. Oh, nigga, he my content to the end of the year. And let me find out Mariah Scientist done left him. Oh, man. And boy, let me find out his youngest baby ugly. Boy, let me find out one of them babies ugly like him and they young. I'm gonna make fun of the youngest baby. I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna have Atlanta mad the motherfucker at me, cause I'm finna rip him a new ass. Cause that old one already tore apart. I'm gonna rip the new one.
Oh, you crazy.
They gonna love it when they hear it. I promise. So man, it's getting hot in here, nigga.
So let me pivot real quick. So how did you recover after all your comedy shows were getting canceled regarding the stuff you said about Charlie Kirk?
That Charlie Kirk was a blow. But that Charlie Kirk taught me something. Can't nobody counsel you. You always got an audience. It's an audience for ignorance. It's an audience for pedophilia. It's an audience for Satanism. It's an audience for robbing old people, scamming. It's an audience for everything. So find your audience. Target your audience. So that's what I had to learn. So okay, this was bad publicity. It hurt you in the comedy world, but it didn't hurt you in the interview world. So what I did, use the interviews to maximize the monetary value and talk to the comedy world through the interviews. So even though y'all was interviewing me, nigga, I was redirecting my answers by talking to my comedy crowd. So, of course, we all start to reflect toward the end of the year. So, of course, we coming to the end of the year. my comedy schedule, which you know around Christmas time, January always a kind of slow time for comedy. I'm saying what's in store for the upcoming year. I done took a big hit on the white comedy stages. I'm back doing shows in the Chitlin circuit. Feel like he too good for the Chitlin circuit. But
that bit wasn't even supposed to end where it just ended at. I'm tripping. Now that boy Charleston was definitely on his game related on that interview right there. Shout out to whoever that was. I know that's the upcoming channel. It tends to only be the upcoming channels nowadays that'll really take them risk and ask the genuine good questions that'll give us a insightful interview. You feel me? The who take their time to go do some research and ask some questions that'll give some value rather than trigger some reactions or a viral moment or things of that nature. And not realizing how much value is in actual value, gang. You heard me. But nah, W interview, man. Appreciate y'all boys tuning in, man. If y'all boys in this bit for the first time, hit that sub button. Back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill if I get a chance, I'ma shoot. My bro, I crash, broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no rule. I will hit a list for real, they get fun by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoof it, better than spoof where I got spoofed. They asked about Robert, did a lot of it. We was the first young niggas with counterfeits. So my bro, I'ma make it, can't lie to shit. Won't never chat much about a lot of shit.